Hi, Cancer. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to delve further into new love between you and your soulmate by finding out how they truly feel about you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. Hold on one second. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Cancer. Overall energy for this week's reading is the Knight of Swords. This is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You see at the bottom of the card, it says drama. So this could talk about you and this new person, this soulmate, moving out of the old connections you were in where you were not being treated properly, okay? Underneath, yeah. Because see, underneath this is the Eight of Cups, and it's talking about walking away. And the Knight of Swords can be somebody coming in. I always do this, somebody coming in or somebody going out. And I feel like, you know, you and your person walked away from these older connections you were in because they were no longer serving you. See, yeah, it says endings here. What's the word at the bottom of this? Yeah, it says departure. See, it says departure at the bottom of this deck. I mean, the bottom of this card. And so we've got endings here. This is talking about being betrayed, you know, cheated on, stabbed in the back, all of these things with the Ten of Swords, okay? And then with the Eight of Swords, it says restriction. This is the, you know, being stuck, feeling like you can't move on. But I feel like, you know, you have a lot of choices, a lot of options and choices with the Seven of Cups. And with the Two of Swords, you're going to have to make a decision, all right? Even though you may be going through a period of uncertainty. So you're going to have to decide what is best for you, okay? You may be stressing over this situation with the Nine of Swords and with the Four of Cups. This is the energy that you need to get to with these past relationships. You see what it says at the bottom? Indifference. I always talk about this, Cancer, about how the opposite of love is not hate. People think it's hate, but it's not, because hate is still an emotion. It's indifference. It's when you don't give a fuck about the person one way or the other. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful manner, but I mean it as in, okay, you know, what happened between us happened, but I don't care. I no longer care anymore. Like when people talk about the person or you see the person or whatever's going on, it's like it doesn't even cause a ripple in your pond. Let me say it like that. Okay. All right. So we're going to start by clarifying the Knight of Swords. I'm clarifying for you and your soulmate, okay? So give me 1 second. Okay, so when it comes to you, this is about you aligning yourself so that this relationship can come on in, this new relationship, okay, with the soulmate. Then we have the Money Matters card. It says money is becoming a pressure point in this connection, whether it's overspending, income gaps, or a fear of scarcity. So you got to get this under control, whatever's going on with your money. I feel like for a lot of you, this is about you making sure that you're stable when it comes to money, okay? Because this is about you and this person being able to stand toe to toe, because they can take care of themselves and you can take care of yourself, okay? When it comes to your person, let's see what's coming out. We've got the self-deception card showing up here. It says denying one's truth. This is the twin. Okay, we're going to throw that to the side, okay? Your new person has suffered a lot of, you know, loss, grief. This could talk about the breakup of a marriage. Like they may have gotten divorced for some of you. It's not going to apply to everybody. This could also be like an actual loss, like somebody, you know, passing away in their life. Okay, that someone that was very important to them. And they may have gone through depression because of the losses they have suffered, okay? But they are realizing now, I feel like they're coming out of it, because you see how dark this card is? This to me is like the moon. And then look at this card. This is like the sun, the possibilities card. So they are a very free-spirited person, someone who goes on a lot of adventures. They may take a lot of risks, but I feel like they're realizing now that there are other possibilities, that even though they've gone through this period of sorrow, that, you know, the sun is coming out. Okay. I hear Annie in my head. The sun, what? The sun will come out tomorrow. That's what I hear in my head. I don't know why, but that's what Spirit is giving me. Okay. All right. So this first card here represents the past situation. So we've got the World. It says Angel of Success. So your person, this is someone very successful. The World is all signs. And this is about your person overcoming personal challenges, opening up new doors and opportunities for themselves, and also closing out old cycles. Okay. Let's clarify. Okay, so we got I'm still laughing at Annie. I'm still laughing at that Annie song, because that's the first time Spirit ever switched up on me. I usually get like mainstream, like pop songs, not just pop songs, but you know, all types of genres of songs. But that's the first time they gave me something else, you know, like a musical and stuff like that. But anyway, we got the karmic family card here. It says a relationship with someone in the immediate family who's been brought back from past lives or from previous lifetimes to work things out peacefully. So your person has some type of disconnect, some type of cross wires with somebody in their family. And I feel like in the past, they've worked on that. And you see, it says Angel of Success here. Excuse me. I'm trying to pull the card up. It says Angel of Success here at the bottom of this card. And I feel like, they may have been successful at, working out whatever they needed to work out with this person. Okay. All right. Let's pull another card for them. Okay. So your person is trying to, better themselves, I feel like, because they want to build a proper foundation for the two of you to come together on. So this is about, establishing a foundation, family, security. Okay. All right. The second placement represents the present situation. So your person sitting in the King of Pentacles energy. This is an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody very stable, very grounded, very, oh gosh, what is the word? Stable and grounded. And, they're about the long term. This is somebody that they have the, how can I say it? They have the tenacity to like see things through long term. So this is somebody that's like into like a very patient person, someone who can have an idea. And even if it takes them, a million years to accomplish, they have the patience and the strength to see it all the way through, is what I feel like is going. That's what I'm getting from this person. Like I said, this person is a boss. This is somebody that's good with money. They, they're like, they have the Midas touch. Everything they touch turns to gold. It's that type of person. Okay. All right. Let's clarify. So we have the awakening card showing up. So this person is going through a spiritual awakening. Okay. Just like a lot of you are. And we have the family card. So this person wants to create a family with you, whether it's the blending of your families or, the two of you actually having children. Okay. It could be both for some of you. All right. So it says fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. Okay. Next card we're going to take a look at represents your person's thoughts on this situation. So we have the Star, which is Aquarius energy, and the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. So this person has a lot of passion for you. Okay. And with the Star, you are their wish come true. They've been wishing on a star for you. And it is about, them having hope, them healing themselves in preparation for the two of you to come together. Okay, let's clarify. All right. Okay, your person has done a lot of soul searching. All right. When it comes to getting themselves together, they've had their heart broken. All right. But I feel like, they were cheated on in the last connection that they were in. And they've learned how to surrender to things that have occurred to them, you know, have occurred. Yeah, have occurred. Meaning that, you know, they let go of negativity, you know, they listen to their higher self, they listen to their intuition. This person just knows how to let go and, you know, let God, let the universe, let their spiritual team, whatever you want to call it. Okay. All right. So the next card we're going to take a look at, Cancer, represents what your person thinks of you. So we've got the Four of Wands showing up here. So this person sees you as their home, as their stability, as, you know, the person that they want to marry or have a committed relationship with. Let's clarify. Okay, see? Soulmate. They realize that you are their soulmate. And then, you know, and they realize that you're healing. So they, you know, they know you're releasing, purging, purifying, cleansing. All right. Cleansing yourself, preparing yourself to come together with them in this connection. All right. When it comes to how they feel about you, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Angel of Destiny. This is the Destiny card, right? It's Sagittarius energy. This is talking about, you know, the two of you being soulmates, the two of you, this being a fated and destined connection. So like I tell y'all all the time, we did a reading a few weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, where we talked about your person. And one of the things Spirit was saying is that this person is coming, whether you want them to or not, they're going to show up in your life, because this is like a soul contract between the two of you. Okay. It is written in the stars, or written wherever you want to say, Akashic records or whatever. And this person, you know, is destined to show up in your life. And they realize it as well. So see, the Warrior card here, it says awakened warrior of the heart, surrendered to ego and struggle. They've reconnected with their heart and the divine, and they've returned to love. Okay. Hold on. Getting hot. Okay. Let me get some more cards. Okay. Yeah. This person listens to they listen very heavily to their intuition. So it says heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. This person knows intuitively that the two of you belong together. I hear Mariah Carey in my head. We belong together. Okay, next card is what your person wants out of this connection. We've got the Moon showing up here. This is Cancer and Pisces energy. Let's see what the secret is. What's being hidden here? Okay, not that. Okay. We had some card come out for the twins, so I'm just going to throw this over here. So we got the Independent card. So this person, you know, they want to be independent, just like, you know, you are striving to be independent, because this is about both of you coming into this connection. Look, there it says chemistry, attraction, spark, passion. So this is about both of you coming into this connection as two independent sovereign beings and coming together, leaning on each other for support, but also that support helping you to step out into the world and be the strong beings that you are, because you know you have each other's back. Okay. All right. You know you have that person there that has your back. Okay. The next card we're going to take a look at represents what you need to know about your person. So we got the King of Cups. This is Cancerian energy when it shows up for me. So it says commitment. This person is coming in wanting to commit to you. There's the cup. He's wanting to give you, he or she is wanting to give you. So guys, make it fit. It's a woman. Say it's the Queen of Cups. Okay. So this is talking about balance. This person is also balanced. Okay. They are taking the steps that they need to take to show up in a balanced way, because they want to provide you with stability, and they're wanting the same in return for you. Okay. From you. So we have the spirituality card. So this person is very spiritual. But we know that from the intuition card, because they listen to their intuition. So there's going to be a lot of ecstasy between the both of you. It says chasing thrills, excitement, good time. The two of you are just going to come together. That's what I love about this relationship. The two of you are just going to come together, and it's just going to, the two of you being together is just going to be a good time. Even if you, whether you getting on a plane and jetting somewhere to travel, or you're at home on the couch watching TV, you're just going to have a good time with each other no matter what you do. Okay. All right. So the next card represents the advice Spirit has for you. And we have the Page of Wands showing up here. This is a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. At the bottom of the card, it says ideas, but this is about Spirit is telling you to be curious about this, be excited about this connection. There's going to be a lot of passion between the two of you and a lot of communication, okay? And it's going to be good news with communication. So Spirit is just telling you to keep your spirits high, because you and this person are really, really, really going to be a beautiful match for each other, okay? All right, and we got the needy card coming up. It says, clings to the masculine to make oneself feel better emotionally, will do anything and everything to please the masculine. Okay, let's talk about this card. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to please your person. There's nothing wrong with you, being open to doing what's necessary to work this out. But this is about you learning that you don't need to overdo it with this person. This person's going to give you what you give them, okay? And you don't need to bend over backwards and put yourself at a disadvantage for this person, is what Spirit is trying to tell you. So they're telling you, don't go into this connection being needy, okay? Be excited about it. Be happy that it's coming, but don't overdo it. Don't give too much too fast. Don't give too much too soon, okay? All right. Understand that this person's going to be here. This is not going to be somebody where if you don't, if you don't react to relationships the way you used to in the past, that this person's going to leave you or something like that. It's not that type of connection, okay? All right. Let me get one of this card. Page of Wands. Hang on. Okay. Then we've got platonic passion. It says, you didn't see it coming, but your heart is waking up to something deeper. The line between friend and lover is starting to get blurry. So for some of you, this is going to start off as a friendship, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. Like I tell you, go slow. Get to know this person. Let this person get to know you. Take the mask off. Let them take their mask off. And the two of you be authentically yourselves with each other. All right. That's what this is about. You getting vulnerable, you get naked, you being open as much as possible with this person, but not at warp speed, is what Spirit is telling you. Take your time, let it gradually unfold. Okay. Because that's what's going to happen. That's what Spirit is telling you. Let it go slowly, because it says the line between friend and lover is starting to get blurry. That's the way it's supposed to be, gradual. Because if you're going to be with this person for the rest of your lives, Cancer, I tell you this all the time. What is the rush? Why are we rushing? I know you want the person to be here, but once they get here, you don't need to go 100 miles an hour. They don't need to do it as well. Okay. All right. Okay. So when it comes to the outcome, we have the Ace of Wands and the Fool. Beautiful. Okay. Taking a leap of faith with the Fool, Aries energy, and with this Ace of Wands, having a fresh new start in love, the both of you, okay? A lot of passion, a spark, okay? Let's clarify. Okay. Oh. You're mirroring each other because you got the spirituality card. And remember, your person got it as well. Like I said, both of you are very spiritual. You're going to be making a lot of beautiful memories with each other. Okay. Then we've got your person working on balance so that they don't come into this connection and self-sabotage. And I feel like, that's an equal message to you too, for you to not self-sabotage. Okay. Listen to your intuition is what Spirit is telling you. Okay. Because remember, you're mirroring again. The intuition here, there. Okay. Let me get one more. Ooh. Oh, it says soulmate bond. It says, when you know, you just know. This soulmate connection is deep and real. This is that no explanation needed kind of love. Okay. Then we have emotional safety. Oh, these are beautiful cards. Look at there. It says, you don't have to walk on eggshells, hide your feelings, or second guess yourself. This connection holds you with care. This is about you and this person creating that soft space for each other I tell you all the time about. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to get some messages from Spirit, see what else they want to tell you. Then we'll get messages from your person. says denial. It says someone is not ready to acknowledge the truth. Okay, you know who that is. So we're going to throw it over there. Okay, it says nostalgia. It says there's a sentimental longing and reminiscence energy for past events shared. Okay, thinking about the past. Both of you thinking about the past. And then we have strength. This connection is stronger than you think. All right. Like I said, some of you don't realize what's coming. Okay, I'm describing this to you. But when it comes and it takes hold of you, it's going to shock the fuck out of a lot of you. Because you listening to me, but it's not the same thing as experiencing it. Okay, as actually feeling the feelings and feeling the energy and the person, the person being around you and what it feels like. You don't realize it. You gonna see. Okay, so in a good way. It's not a bad thing, so nothing to be afraid of. Okay, so our favorite card, right? Divine timing. It says be patient, for some things take time to manifest fully in your life. Okay, and like I said, this is true love. This is, everybody's not getting what you're getting. Okay, y'all, those of you that I'm talking to you and it's resonating for you, and you've been through twin flame, you've been through all this bullshit, it's why you going through it. It's a reward. So it's not going to be like everybody else's shit. So those of you who are feeling bad and feeling like you want to give up because, you see Susie Q going out with Bobby Jane, or I don't know, Bobby John, and you wondering where the hell your person is. Everything has to be just right, because this is no ordinary love. I hear Sade in my head. This is no ordinary love. This is not somebody that you just pluck up off the street and that can be with anybody. I keep telling you, this person is top shelf. This is like one of the this is like one of the best people you could ever be with in your life, as a reward for all of the trials and tribulations that you've been through. So you got to respect that and understand that sometimes good things take time. It's just, when it's right, they will show up. Okay, so keep the faith. Then we've got quiet moments. It says, seek solace in silence where clarity finds its true voice. Okay. And then this time, you need to take this time, Cancer. Get to know yourself. Fall in love with yourself. Love yourself the way you want this new person to come in and love you. Because that's the only way you're going to get that reflection, is by doing it to yourself. Okay. Then we have open to receive. It says, invite abundance with open arms. Embrace the blessings waiting to flow into your life. Spirit is telling you, open it up. Get it. Take it. Okay, receive it. All right. Okay, let's get some messages from your person. Let's see what they want to tell you. Okay, we've got unique. All right. It says, you are unique and special, and I have never met anyone like you before. You have opened me up to things that I never knew were possible. I am so strong because of the power of our love. You have opened my heart to the truth, and I'm very grateful for all of the lessons that we are both learning now. Okay. All right. Okay. Then we have mission. All right. It says, together we are an unstoppable force. We have a purpose together, and I'm determined to live it out with you. We are just perfect together. We can overcome any obstacles if we work as a team. Okay. You got to remember this, because remember I told you, you're going to have them damn people trying to fuck y'all shit up because they don't want to see nobody happy, because they ain't happy. Right. Okay. Let's get some other messages. Okay, we have, you are my heart's desire. Okay, we have, this will be an amazing story to tell. Okay, and we have, I take you with me wherever I go. Okay, we have, I can't stop thinking about you. I feel so drawn to you. Okay, we have, I feel the sexual tension. We know there's sexual tension, right? We just talked about it a couple of times. We have, I'm starting to understand our connection. And then we have, you speak to me through music, and I watch your social media. Okay, if you don't have social media, This person, you know, could be watching you in other ways. Like I said, you could work together, same friend group, you know, a lot of different ways. Okay. All right. I'm going to get these and then we'll get the message from Spirit. It says, I want to give you my heart so badly, but I'm afraid. We have my love for you grows stronger each and every day. We have you are my everything. All right. And then we also have I dream of you all the time. Okay. So you're always on this person's mind. This person's always thinking about you. I also remember, you know, they plan their life with you in it. They're making plans and movements thinking about you. Okay. And you being involved in all of that. And for those of you like, you know, women that are, you know, waiting on men, for a man to do that for you, you know, that's somebody that really care about you, because men don't do that. That's shit we do. We do that all the time. But men, they really gotta feel you, gotta love you in order to do that. That's not something that they be like, oh, that girl like that, she cute. Let me play the rest of my life with her or whatever. And the fact that this person's always thinking about you, that's a beautiful thing. Okay. So Spirit is telling you self-love. It says, love yourself first. That's what this is about. That's why I told you, take this time that you're apart. Look, time apart. It says a time of separation. That's what this time apart is about you learning how to love yourself and put yourself first, so that when you step into any other connections with anybody, it's not just this romantic connection. I told you, it's not just about that. It's about all the areas of your life. Okay. So that you get what you deserve in all the areas. Okay. Then we've got open your heart. It says, love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. Okay. And then we have bonding. It says, as you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. You have a lot in common with this person. I told you, you've been through a lot of the same thing. Okay. So I hope this helped, Cancer. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Cancer.